Positions by Ariana Grande. Unlike the last two albums that dropped back to back, Ariana took some time to getting this one together. Grande worked with familiar songwriters and producers along with some new faces. Is this a different vibe than her last album? How do we feel about the new project? Here's our honest review of Positions by Ariana Grande.
So she said Ariana and Ariana in the same bio. Just wanted to point that out because I was sitting there thinking like, it's Ariana? I thought it was Ariana. How you feel about this album artwork, man?
It's cool, man. Just a nice, shot. Nothing too much, nothing too little. It's cool.
She's got that I'm scheming face. Like somebody just knocked on the door and she's like, uh-oh.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, exactly. And if you know anything about the rest of the album, then you could kind of picture where this is going.
Yeah.
The flow of this project, man. Look, the flow of this project is Ariana being a grown-ass woman. If you didn't know, if you forgot how old she was.
Like you did.
You might have to, like I did. You might need to go get a refresher. Matter of fact, I'm just curious. Let's see how old she is. How old is she? 27. Mm-hmm. She's a grown-ass woman. She's been so for quite a bit of time, 9 years. So to hear her talking like this, it was a shocker.
I ain't gonna say all that, but it was a very mature flow that I wasn't expecting, so that's why it kind of surprised me.
Bro, you gotta remember, man, she's from Disney, man.
Why do people say that? Like everybody in Disney are just innocent.
No, it just takes a minute for you to break out of that mode. You know what I'm saying? She went from Disney. I'm still just getting used to her starting to curse in her songs. Like, this has only been happening for like 2 years now.
I'm over the whole Disney star, we were child star, we were innocent. No, they was something back then too.
So we they just gotta to shock me quickly out of it. You just gotta go from Disney to porn that quick. And then I'll be like, okay, I get it. Anyway, highlights, man. Look, highlights for this joint. First of all, I just want to point out that she worked with some very dope songwriters on this project, man. She worked with Priscilla Renee, again, Taylor Parks, Victoria Monet. She worked with Nisha Charles, who's definitely on the come up, blowing up. And I'm forgetting one other person that she constantly works with. We're just going to go with that for now. But she's got this 34 plus 35 record. Did you know what that meant?
I think I do.
Ariana out here talking about 69s, all right? That song is actually really dope. It caught me off guard, but it's really dope, man. Really good vibe to it. The production on this is really nice. I like Just Like Magic and 630, man. They have these really dope vibes to them. As soon as I heard one of them, I was 630. I was like, I think this is Priscilla Renee's writing style. So I went and looked, and I saw her name on there. So that was cool. She's got some really good collabs, man. Her, Doja Cat, Weeknd, and Ty Dolla $ign, they created magic with all of those records. I thought they put it down with all of those records, especially the Off the Table with Weeknd. That just caught me out of left field. I didn't know that they were going to do a record together, and it sounded amazing. That's the Weeknd I like right there. That he needs to stay that guy. My hair is a dope vibe to it. You know, apparently her hair is there for pulling, but don't do it unless you know her. Let's see, Nasty's got a dope vibe to it as well. Position is a great title track for this project. I thought it was the most appropriate title track. And POV, I like the fact that she wrote the song from that idea of like liking herself from somebody else's point of view, and the writing on that just was amazing. I thought it was absolutely fire. Like I said, and the joint with Ty Dolla, like it's good. It's a really good album across the board.
Yeah, I was feeling Shut Up, how she started off with it and then led right into 34 plus 35. I enjoyed what Doja brought on Motive, and I thought it was a cool sounding track. Just Like Magic was great. Off the Table, I was worried, but it ends up being good, you know. Safety Net.
Why was you worried?
Because of Weeknd, man. I ain't been feeling them lately, so I was wondering how it was going to sound. Safety Net was dope. I really love how she did Love Language and Positions. And POV was a good track to end it out on.
Low lights, man. Look, so first of all, Shut Up. I just didn't like the note. Like, shut up. I was just like, that note right there is annoying.
Okay.
But it ended up being a really good track on top of that. Aside from that, West Side it just felt like it was just there.
It shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It didn't do much for me at all.
Yeah.
And aside from that, that was pretty much it. Obvious is solid. It's a solid record. It's just, so as far as those three things, those are the three things: 2 records and a note.
Yeah, My Hair, West Side, Obvious. They could have been somewhere else. But other than that, I have to say for our Ariana Grande album, this was like slightly the same all the way through. I get it. It's positions. It's mostly about, sex and everything like that. But usually when I listen to an Ariana Grande album, it's some type of variety. And I didn't get that much from here. While I did like the music, it was mostly the same format, the formula and everything like that. So I guess you could say that's a low light for me because I'm used to seeing like a lot of versatility and variety from Ariana with her projects.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I think what Ariana did was she put together a quarantine project because what are single people with no kids out here doing? They just doing different positions all day. They just, getting it in all day. And I felt like Ariana tapped into that throughout the majority of this project. That's pretty much what the whole project's about.
Yeah.
It's about getting it in. So shout out to Ariana for staying on task, staying on topic throughout the whole project, and making me look at her in a different light because
Are you really that surprised?
I mean, I know she's been getting it in for years, but when you make records about it like this, it's just like, I mean, damn, Ariana, like, I expect Victoria Monet to be talking like this because she's been talking like this.
Okay.
But when you see her do interviews and stuff like that, she's like this really cutesy. She still has, you know what it is? It's the damn ponytail, man.
What?
It's that ponytail that she's been using since she was like a kid. It just makes you look at her like she's still young.
You're judging her off her looks with the ponytail?
Yes, I'm judging my perception of her age with her ponytail.
I ain't gonna go there. Let me shut up. Listen, he's right. She stayed on top with this whole album. She stayed on track with everything like that. I think it's a mood. I think it's a vibe, and I think that's what she accomplished with this. Even though I was a little bothered by the lack of variety that I'm used to hearing her with, it does its purpose. Throughout, it has that consistent vibe of just some bed friendly music, and everything like that. So I think in that part it did its purpose.
Final grade, man. Look, if you in the house with your significant other, no kids and everything, I'm pretty sure y'all doing some smooth fucking. This is the perfect album for that. Go ahead, throw this on, get it in. For how long is it? In like 45 minutes? 41 minutes and 7 seconds. And just let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what Ariana did here. Very, very good album. I don't know if out of her last 3 albums, which one I like the most, but this is definitely really good. It doesn't have the variety, but quarantine ain't got the variety. So I kind of understand.
Yeah, most definitely.
Did I give it a grade? Check.
Check. I can't top what he said. I'm gonna have to clip that. That's gonna be like the highlight of the review right there. I don't got nothing to say. Shout out to Ariana Grande.
Shout out to Ariana Grande. If you're young, you shouldn't be listening to this review. Ace has a potty mouth.
What?